Hello, so my name is Sarah Evike, and this is my presentation about climate change and the effects that it has on humans. So, all around the world, we are witnessing climate change in all sorts of different ways and the multiple effects that it has had on individuals as well as economies. A few ways that climate change has impacted individuals specifically are increased health issues, the displacement and relocation of indigenous people, and the increase of natural disasters causing home damage and destruction. So, like I said, climate change is influencing individuals' health all over the world in different ways as well as at different levels. Climate change is producing intense heat waves that can cause serious harm for individuals who have jobs that require them to work outside, as well as individuals that do not have access to air conditioned spaces. The elderly and infants are at a heightened risk for any heat-related health issues, obviously. More unpredictable weather like storms, floods, and bushfires can also cause harm to individuals that do not have access to a safe retreat. With climate change increasing the ozone levels, especially over already polluted areas, this will certainly cause further health issues related to poor air quality. Poor air quality will keep people inside, and this can possibly lead to not only physical issues as well as mental issues as well. Another impact that climate change has had on individuals is the displacement and relocation of indigenous people. All over the world, there are communities of indigenous people being faced with uprooting their homes and sacrificing their cultural land in order to flee from various effects of climate change. These effects include erosion of their land and then also loss of land due to permafrost thawing as well as flooding. Climate change is also affecting individuals by promoting an increase in natural disasters that are causing people to either attempt to salvage what is left behind of their homes and businesses or losing them entirely and starting over. Flooding, wildfires, and intensified hurricanes have all contributed to the destruction of millions of individuals' properties all over the globe. These people are then forced to either try and salvage what they can or pick up and move to a different location. Not only does climate change affect individuals, but it is also powerful enough to disrupt national economies. In the United States, for example, the effects will not be felt equally. The poorest counties that make up 1/3 of the country are estimated to suffer damages costing anywhere from 2 to 20% of the county income under a high emissions scenario. And this is much greater than the estimated losses for the richest third of the country's counties under a high emissions scenario. So with this, it will effectively widen the income gaps between the poor and the rich sections of the United States. So across the globe, in the country of Japan, climate change is affecting their economy as well. Climate change has provoked a serious uptick in precipitation and the typhoon rate in Japan. This not only has affected the economy by destroying homes and businesses, but it has also had a huge impact on Japan's tourism income. With a good number of hotels, inns, train lines being shut down due to inclement weather, Japan has suffered a serious blow to one of their main sources of income. And then traveling back to the other side of the world, the country of Mexico and its economy are feeling the effects of climate change as well. Mexico being positioned between two oceans on either side, as well as its topography, promotes the exposure to extreme weather such as floods, frosts, heat waves, tropical cyclones, all influenced by climate change. All of these extreme weather events have destroyed crops, leading to a significant loss of revenue for the country. And then also, like Japan, Mexico's tourism has also been affected by these extreme weather conditions, leading to an even greater loss of revenue. So not only does climate change affect individuals in specific countries, but it also affects the entire global economy. The Swiss Re Institute has estimated that by the year 2050, if no large actions are taken and the planet warms by 3.2 degrees Celsius, 18% of GDP could be eliminated from the global economy. And then here is a visual showing the individual continent breakdown as well as the global GDP potential loss. And it actually shows a 2-degree Celsius increase, 2.6, and a 3.2, and the potential GDP loss in each country as well as the globe. And then with an increase in frequency and severity of extreme weather events on a global scale, loss of businesses, farmland, and other infrastructure will damage the global economy greatly. This will cause businesses to relocate if they can, or lose their businesses entirely. Farmers all over the world that depend on the selling of their crops will suffer, as crops will be at an increased risk of dying from either extreme hot or cold temperatures, as well as other inclement weather events. This will cause an uptick in the price of food, causing harm to those living in poorer countries. And then, like what I just said about food, inflation will also occur for energy sources all over the world. With rising temperatures in the summer and unpredictable winters, individuals all over the world will be consuming more energy to heat and cool their homes and businesses. Not only will the demand for energy increase, but the supply of energy may decrease as the existing power supply operations, they may lose efficiency due to rising temperatures and other inclement weather. Policy actions taken by the government to encourage people to transition to green energy may also contribute to energy inflation, as there would be higher taxes placed on fossil fuel derived energy. So, in conclusion, climate change is affecting and will continue to affect every single person on the planet. Unless great measures are taken to avoid furthering these impacts, future generations will be forced to deal with the irreparable consequences. And here is my reference page. Thank you.